Welcome back to the Blacksheep channel. Blacksheep here. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about knives. And I'm asking a question a lot like we did with our flashlight video. How many knives do you need? Flashlight video, you say you haven't seen the flashlight video yet? Really? We asked a simple question. How many flashlights do you need? Here, I'll put the link right up there. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's worth a look. But along the same premise, that the flashlight's a valuable tool, the knife is a valuable tool, extremely valuable. So much so that, we carry them every day with us. I just did a video on our everyday carry. You haven't seen that one? Come on, I just did that one the other day. Really? You didn't see it? Are you guys new to the channel? If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. We're bringing out a new video each day for the month of June. We've been doing this 30-day challenge to the video, a new video each day and a better video each day to drive subscribers. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining us. Hit the subscribe button. And here, I'll put the link up there for my everyday carry knife video that I just did. There's the link for that one. We talked about everyday carry. But let's get back to the question. How many knives do you need? I think the question goes along like the flashlight video did. Certain knives are set up for certain applications, certain uses. My everyday carry backup, I like this thing because it's tiny, it's thin, it fits in my pocket very well, it's very light. It's got a drop point blade with a serrated blade. It's got a clip point on there that can sit deep in my pocket, and it's secure. It's lightweight enough that I hardly feel it all day long, but I know I've got it with me. So this Winchester knife, definitely need that for everyday carry. When we go camping though, then you may want to take something along like a machete. That's a whole different kind of knife. Can't take this with you every day. Can't even leave it in the car. We were testing camping gear out this past weekend. Left this in the car. The wife says, "Honey, you left the machete in the car. We can't carry that in the car." A lot of states, you cannot carry this in the car. So get it out of the car, folks. Folding saw is okay. Folding saw is okay. No, but yeah, we'll do a review on camp saws later. But let's get back to blades. How many knives do you need? On my go bag, this is sticking on the outside of my go bag, and it's got a belt loop, of course. It'll end up on my belt, and it'll be my carry should something happen, should we need to evacuate, SHTF kind of scenario. This one, I gotta show you this one. This one's a Gerber. This was actually my wife's knife. My wife is the knife collector in the family. I'm the gun collector, but the wife has had a thing for knives long before I met her, and this was one of her knives, and she didn't like it because it was too big and too heavy for her. It didn't fit her. A lot like a gun, a knife has got to fit the user. It's got to fit your hand, it's got to feel good for you, and this one's perfect fit for me. So I took this one from her. I like this Gerber. This one is my SHTF knife that goes on my go bag. Like I said, it's got a nice hard case to it, sheath. I like those better than the cheap nylon versions. So this is probably the most expensive knife I own because it's a Gerber fixed blade. You guys can tell me how much this model is. I don't even know the model. I'd have to look it up. I'm sure it was probably a couple $100 for a Gerber. Other types of blades. And I'm not the type, as you guys know, Blacksheep doesn't spend a lot of money unless he has to. Now, blades and guns are two areas where I could see paying up for quality. But you don't always have to. A lot of the blades we buy come off Bud K. That's a nice karambit. Look at that thing, huh? Isn't that sweet? The finger hole there. That is. And this was not expensive. This is designed to be a neck knife too. Wear under your shirt. Nobody knows I got it. I'm incognito. No, but this was a cheapie off Bud K. Karambit style knife. My wife's collection. She likes to collect knives that are pretty. That one's pretty because it's got a nice blue blade, Damascus style steel. Again, this could be a nice everyday carry. It's a little heavy for her, so she doesn't carry that one every day. She carries this one. This one's not even a flipper. I got to use the thumb stud to open it, but you can still open it. It's got a nice drop point blade. This is her everyday carry. She likes to carry this with her because it's perfect size for what she needs every day, opening boxes or whatnot. Let me show you an obnoxious one. Another one. Probably not legal in your state, but we had to get this from Bud K. Isn't that cool? I think the blade is over 5 inches because it's like 9 inches overall when you deploy it. It's just ridiculously huge. The funny part about this, as big as that is, let me show you if I'm not getting out of focus here, is you can make that thing disappear into your pocket and it doesn't look that obtrusive. And you can have one of those moments like on Crocodile Dundee. You guys seen that movie yet? It's an old movie. He goes, "That's not a knife. That's a knife." And you could almost have one of those Crocodile Dundee moments with this one. But this is just a ridiculous knife to have on hand because it's ridiculously large. Survival knives. I like the paracord. I like the flipper. It's a nice blade. I like the, this could almost be a nice everyday carry. I like this blade a lot. Clip point for your pocket, and then paracord included. Nice yellow, so you're not gonna drop it somewhere in the dirt and miss it. You guys have seen the spork video, right? Specialized knives. This is for eating utensils. You got your spoon and your fork and your spork and your built-in knife to cut your steak with. You haven't seen my spork review? I'll put a link up there for you. Spork review. I covered some of this stuff. You guys gotta start watching. Oh, the wife's beautiful knives. There's some knives you collect that are just beautiful, and she's got a lot of these, and she will get more of these. This is her wolf knife I got her, I think, for her birthday recently. Birthday, anniversary, something like that. But anyway, we counted up, just in what we could gather up quickly for the video, about 30 knives. And we realized, when we asked ourselves the question, honestly, how many knives do you need? We don't have enough. We're very knife poor, we think. 30 knives is just, it's barely enough. We're lucky we have enough for our everyday carry. So, we're taking donations. No, I'm just kidding. But no, 30's not enough. And when we're at the store and we're looking at knives, we're at the gun store, and something strikes our fancy, we're gonna buy it. There's a knife. Knives and guns, I think you can almost put in the same kind of category. Can't have too many of either. Unless you have too many that you can't take care of. If these things were rusting and we weren't taking care of them, same thing with a gun collection kind of thing, you gotta be able to take care of them. If you have too many guns to take care of, that would be too many. Then you just need to get help or friends. Anyway, I digress. Leave your comments down in the section below. How many knives do you have? How many knives should you have? How many knives is enough? Do you need to spend money on the big expensive stuff? Are you one of those guys that has to spend $300 or more on a knife? And has to have a quality name and a guarantee and all that behind it? Or are you okay carrying a cheapie made in China like we are? Leave your comments down below. We're also running a tubeathon, a subscriber drive right now. If you didn't know about it, please hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. And we will see you next time here on the Black Sheep channel. Thanks for tuning in.